Day 1 warm-up starts with band leg lowers. Take a band or a towel, put it around one leg, have both legs straight up in the air. Slowly lower one leg down towards the ground and return it to its starting position. Keep that low back down against the floor the entire time, stretching the back of our legs. Next, we will have band pull-aparts. Laying on our back with our knees bent and the soles of our shoes flat on the floor. Have the band in both hands straight up towards the roof. Keeping those arms straight, pull the band apart down towards the floor. Again, keeping the low back flat against the floor. Next, we will roll over on our stomach. Have the band in both hands once again. Slight tension on the band, rotating it back around to our lower back and then forwards towards the floor. Keeping that head down and the tops of our feet flat against the floor for the entire rep. When doing glute bridges, we'll be laying on our back, knees bent with the soles of our shoes flat against the floor. Pushing with our heels, we will raise our hips up towards the roof, hold for 1 or 2 seconds, slowly lowering back down. Don't let your knees come together, always push them out as you raise your hips. Staying in the same position with your heels flat on the floor and your lower back pressed down into the floor. Slide your hands up over your head, trying to get your elbows down through your knuckles on the floor the entire time. As your arms raise up, make sure those ribs stay down and that back doesn't arch. During the split squat, try and drop your back knee straight down to the floor, pushing with your front heel to get back to the starting position. Keep your shoulders and head back, which will allow you to stay nice and upright as you complete the entire movement for 15 reps each side. For the bodyweight squat, have your hands up straight over your head with your palms facing the roof. Sit your hips back and then down towards the floor as deep as possible. Push with your heels, making sure your knees stay out nice and wide to return back to the starting position for 15 reps. Put the band around both feet and make an X pulling up to create tension. Slightly squat down and walk each direction 15 steps. Don't let your knees fall in. Hip mobility side step. Take a step laterally, keeping your other leg straight. We're focusing on a stretch in that straight leg. As you step, push the hip sideways as if you're doing a hip check. Try and limit how much your body rotates side to side. We want this just to be a straight sideways movement. During the rotation step, start standing on both legs with a slight bend in your knee. Step over with one leg, turning your hips towards the wall beside you. Try and keep your upper body as quiet as possible throughout the entire movement. The foot that is stationary on the ground should stay facing straight ahead the entire time. 20 repetitions each side.